In the wide valley, the ground looks familiar, and then it doesn't. The young dinosaur slows down, staring at shallow channels, scattered stones, and old bones half buried like warnings. The adults behind stay calm, steady, like they've seen this kind of land change overnight. The youngster asks, "Why does it feel different here?" One adult answers, "Because the earth moves, even when we don't." And then, soft gray ash drifts through the air like strange snow. The young one blinks, looks up, and makes a face like, "Really? The sky is doing this now?" An adult rumbles, "That's the mountain breathing." The youngster tries to act tough, then sneezes anyway, "Achoo!" And both adults keep walking like, "Yep, that's normal." Sometimes the journey turns playful on the open plains. The juveniles break into a light run, weaving through tall grass like it's a game. Dust rises around their feet, and for a second they look fearless, until one adult gives a low warning sound that basically means, "Have your fun, but don't disappear." The young one chirps, "I'm fast." The adult answers, "Fast is nice, visible is better." Then water shows up, quiet, shiny, pretending to be harmless. The young dinosaur steps toward the riverbank and stops because the surface looks like a mirror and the ground looks like it's moving. The youngster whispers, "Why does the ground slide?" An adult replies, "That's water. It never stays still." And the lesson is simple. Don't fight it, read it. At the crossing, the young one tries a careful step. Ripples spread out like the river is answering back. A small slip happens, nothing dramatic, but enough to make the heart jump. The adult says, "Quiet stones, step on the quiet stones." The youngster repeats it like a spell, "Quiet stones, quiet stones." Then splash, steady, another step, success. The youngster chirps, "I did it!" And the adults rumble approval, like, "Good, you learned." Sometimes the world turns into mud. A muddy basin looks fun until it grabs your feet like it has hands. The juveniles splash in, slip, recover, slip again, mud flying everywhere. One youngster acts like it didn't happen, even though everybody saw it happen. The adults stand on firmer ground, watchful but relaxed, because falling a little is how you learn balance. And then things get serious again with the wind. Dust starts to move in waves across the plain. The youngsters brace, some crouch, some lean forward, some blink through the grit. An adult gives calm instructions, "Lower your body, feet wide, tail steady." The young dinosaur complains, "I can't see." The adult replies, "Then listen. The wind can hide things, but it also tells the truth." Another moment, everything changes at the forest threshold. Bright open land behind, deep shadow ahead. Vines hang like ropes, and the trees feel tall enough to hold the sky. The youngster whispers, "Why does it feel like the forest is watching?" An adult answers, "Because it is." Then softer, "We don't rush into places we can't read." Inside the forest, every sound feels louder. Leaves drift down, branches creak, something moves far away but you can't see it. A twig snaps, and the youngster freezes like a statue. The adult stays calm. Not everything is danger, but everything deserves respect. The youngster breathes out slowly and says, "Okay, I'm listening." And that right there is growth, learning to stay calm when you don't understand. Sometimes the land does something strange, steam rising from rock like hidden breath. Warm pools bubble gently, and mist curls around their legs. The youngster gets excited. "The rocks are making clouds." An adult warns, "Heat lives under the ground here." The The youngster leans closer, curious, and the adult adds, "Pretty doesn't mean safe. Watch with your eyes, not with your feet." Then comes the cliffside, wide sky, far distance, the whole world laid out below. Up here, the wind feels stronger, and the silence feels deeper. The youngster stares out like it can't believe the land is this big. It whispers, "It's huge." One adult answers, "Yes, and that's why we stay together, because up high, one wrong step is a long lesson." Early morning scenes feel softer, mist hanging low, dew on plants, the world waking up slowly. Juveniles stretch, stand, shake off sleep like they're rebooting for the day. Adults remain nearby like quiet towers in the fog. The youngster yawns and says, "Is it always this peaceful?" An adult replies, "Sometimes." Then honest, "Peace is a moment. Enjoy it, but don't depend on it." And when the sky darkens, you can feel the storm before it arrives. Clouds gather like heavy thoughts. Shadows roll across the ground. Grass bends in gusts. Dust lifts. The world starts to hurry. The youngster looks up, uneasy. The sky is growling. An adult answers calm as stone. Storm is coming. And then we move with purpose, not with panic. Sometimes you meet other dinosaurs, different shapes, different sizes, different rhythms. A mixed herd moves across an open meadow like a living river of bodies. The youngster stares, amazed. "They're not like us." An adult answers, "Different doesn't mean danger." Then the real rule: respect space, watch their tails, read their posture, because in a world this old, body language is survival. And when night finally arrives, everything slows. Moonlight paints soft edges on scales and stones. The juveniles gather close, tired, calmer, quieter. Adults form a loose perimeter, not tense, just present, like living walls. The youngster looks up at the stars and whispers, "The sky is bigger at night." An adult rumbles gently, "Yes." Then the closing lesson, simple and warm: stay curious, but stay close. Tomorrow we explore again.